A young man dealing with depression came on Vivica A. Fox's show, and this is what happened. A. Fox, along with the mother of the young man himself and other crew members, basically dismissed this young man's emotions. One of the women said that she felt nothing for him, said that she didn't feel bad for him, and that he was making it all up. This is a clear example of how men's issues and problems and vulnerabilities are overlooked and overshadowed daily. The panel deflected to every possible excuse they could. The mother proceeded to deflect that the boy had been dealing with alcohol abuse, of course absolving her from accountability. Also said that the boy used to put her kids to bed and put them in the bathtub while she was at work, which was her job as a mother. I wonder why the boy was stressed and depressed and drinking. He had to be a father before he was a man. Just to end up on a show with your mama and a bunch of single women telling you that your problems are all on yourself. Men, we are by ourselves.
Alright, so I wanted to make this video actually back last year, right around the Christmas time. Was on the way back home, and I was like, man, I need to make this video because I saw it when I was in Ohio. It really agitated me to my core, and I kind of forgot about it after making some comments, and then it reappeared because I got blocked by Vivica Fox. And it all happened because I made a remark to her comments on a situation where she had a show. And I guess she had some people up there and they were doing this whole thing where they were helping people with issues or what have you. And they had this family, this mother and son up there who the son kind of slipped into a very bad depression. He was evidently, according to him, introduced to alcohol from his mother. The child before this was taking care of his siblings, basically being the father at a very young age, not being able to live the life as a child because he had to care for his siblings while his mother's at work. Now, the mother working, I'm not going to dog her for any of that. But at a certain point, that child that is doing something that a typical child doesn't do needs to be taken care of and needs to be tended to make sure he's okay. And I think that's where things did not go as planned because he felt that the people around him were being fake, all of this stuff. And the mother, all she could think of is, you do all these things for me, but what are you providing for this child when it comes to his mental health? And for us to be in a society where we talk about men and mental health, and we talked about how men don't care about mental health, and then for them to have this child, I don't think he's a child, I don't know, he was a young man, whatever, but to have him on this show, and for that 5-minute video, for them to browbeat this child, basically looking down the list of the alcohol that he had purchased, to have one of the panelists, who was evidently a judge at one point, basically say that she felt no sympathy for him. Nobody there is coming to the aid of this child in that video. And so it really broke out. It was about 5 years old, but it kind of came back to resurface as a lot of things do in this social media driven society. And it came to everybody's attention, and then this was the first one I saw. She tagged Vivica Fox, Arvia Martin, Judge Scary Mary, which is, you do with that what you want to, and Dr. Judy Ho. All women who participated in the ridiculing and tearing down of a man who needed emotional support, love, and listening compassionate ears. All these women and his mother failed him. SMH, disgusting. And I agree. Regardless of what happened after that, for you to sit here and browbeat this child, and for millions of people to have to sit there and watch that, that's not a good look. If I were watching that show and saw that, I wouldn't want to watch the rest of the show, because after that, I'm like, why? And so she replies back to that and says, and every single one of these delusional idiots that were digging for a clip 5 years ago, I'm going to take the time to block each and every one of you for trying to assault my character. What? Like, not address the issue, and then she brought up the fact that, oh, we got him therapy. Okay, and you browbeated the child for 5 minutes. This woman said here, I don't feel sorry for him at all. And then y'all got the nerve to tell black men to be more emotionally intelligent, to open up more. We're here for you. And then a lot of guys, if you talk to them, you ask them why didn't they open up, they'll tell you, because the second I do, somebody's there to weaponize my issues. And yes, this happens to women too, because I've talked to people and they have the same issue. So when you start seeing people that do not want to open up to people, it's because they've had these issues where they open up, and then the person they felt like they could confide in weaponizes all their traumas. And then you want to get mad at them for it. Why? So, yeah, I'll reply back. A 5-minute clip y'all put out. So who's really at fault here? Plus, I haven't skipped over the fact that she allegedly put him into alcohol at 13. Which I'm pretty sure got me blocked. And I don't care. Because at a certain point, some of us, regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation, whatever you want, we have an issue with accountability. At a certain point, you got to say, okay, I was wrong. I should have handled this a different way. And everything would have been perfectly fine. You would have came out and said, the way I handled the situation was absolutely wrong. I apologize. Cool. But you want to be defensive while everybody's saying, no, this ain't it. And then just go on a whole blocking spree. I didn't find out I got blocked until my boy actually said he got blocked. And I was like, oh, shoot, I forgot about the situation. Let me go see if I'm blocked. And lo and behold, I'm blocked. So now she's the most famous person I've been blocked by. And I'm like, oh, well. I ain't watch your trash movies anyway. Well, they probably weren't trash, but that's my emotional speaking. But I don't watch a lot of movies anyway, and I don't care about Hollywood actresses and all this other stuff. So definitely go check the video. I'm going to link it up top. So go check that out. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, because it didn't sit right with me, and I'm happy that I'm finally getting able to talk about it. But whatever. Peace, love, hot sauce. Always remember to drink your water. See y'all on the other side.
Motherfucker, I've been mortified, 45, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide. Homicide, genocide, televised, emphasize, perpetuating war. Tell that nigga he gon' pick a side. Hood ties from hood lines, now niggas doing dope lines. I'm running to the cops.